Hi, this is Jim Stringer. It's my intention in this video to show you how to use the color picker. Now the color picker in TeleScript AV is relatively complex, more complex than just a simple color box. But let me show you through it and you'll see it's very powerful and actually simplifies things considerably. You can call up the color picker either by clicking on the icon in the toolbar, or you can also click on the menu under colors to bring up the color dialog box. Now prior to this, if you want, you can have a particular word or line or paragraph or whatever. It's easy to select a line here. Just get the arrow out in front and it selects the entire line. Now let's click the color dialog box and I'll show you through the color dialog box with this line highlighted. Okay, looking around the color dialog box, up here we have the basic colors, which most people who have used a computer are familiar with a color picker of sorts. You also, when you define custom colors, you can store them in this little area right here. So if you have a script that you're using a particular color scheme, you can store those colors here for easy recall. Up here is another familiar item in a color picker, which is something you can move about and select different items in the color spectrum. Generally speaking, it's not quite so important to have specific colors in a teleprompter script, but you'll notice as well that you have the hue, saturation, and luminance in case you want to use the HSL model, or if you want to call up a particular color by adding in its RGB numbers, you can add that in here. Now, down in the bottom section is the part that's really important to teleprompter operators. You have the choice of, while you have this color picker up, you can set the text background, which is the color of the letters. You can set the background of selected text to the selected color, and you can set the window color. I'll show you all three of these choices. Let's start out with just a text color, and we'll make our section that we selected. We'll click over here, set the text color to the selected color, apply to selection. The other choices apply to all text. We don't want to make all of the text red, we just want to make our line red. So I'll select apply to selection, click OK, and there's a red line. Next I'll select this line and I'll go back up to the color picker and let's just set the background color of this line. I'll click set background color, click that I am now designating my background color, and let's make it a sickly green. So we'll go up here, I'm going to apply it only to selection, and I'll do like that. And now we have a nice green on white, or white on green background. We'll set this line 101, select the color picker, and we'll set the text and the background to, we'll wait on the window color for a minute. Let's set the text to yellow, and we'll set the background, click here for background, set the background to black. And we want it to apply only to selection. And now we have a yellow text on a black background. It really didn't do much to set the background to black because it was already black. Let's do this one now and set the text color. Here's text. We'll set text and background. We'll set text to black and background to yellow. So now we have a very colorful script happening here. Now I'm going to select this line, but this time I'm going to go to the color picker box and I'm going to say set the text, let's make all the text orange, and instead of applying just to this text, we'll say apply to all text. And now as you can see, all the text is once again orange. Now, it is interesting that you can undo this by pressing Control-Z. So if you do something really stupid like setting all the text to orange, which is okay for University of Texas, but not for the rest of the world. Let's go, I've now highlighted this line, and we'll go up here to Color Picker, and I want to show you what would happen if, say for example, you set the text and background. We'll set all the text colors to black and all the background color to orange. And we'll click over here, Apply to All Text, and let's see what this looks like. Now you notice that that set all the text to black, all the background to orange, but it leaves these big holes over here because the window color, the backing color of the window, is still black. So let's call back up the color box. Now go back up to, say, set the window color, and let's use, click Use Background Color, because if you remember, we just selected orange for the background color. So I'm just going to tell it to use that color and color the window. So now we have a nice black text on orange background, and the University of Texas Longhorns would be very proud of me for that. Come back again and read the next, or listen to the next tutorial, which is going to be about the font selection dialog, which once again, like the color picker, is specifically designed for teleprompting applications.